Hi, this is Matthew Cratter from Trader University, and today I want to talk about my favorite momentum stocks for this week. These are stocks I'm accumulating or trading, and if you enjoy videos like this, if you want to see which momentum stocks I'm following, be sure to hit that subscribe button. I'm going to try to do these videos every week so you can see them. Make sure you also stick around to the end of this video. I'm going to be talking about my favorite recent IPO that's displaying some really good price action. Now, the first two momentum stocks I like actually come from YouTube viewers and subscribers. And first one is PRSP. This is an IT services and consulting company. Perspective, really nice chart, trading above the 50-day moving average, as you can see on the right side here. 50-day moving average above the 200-day moving average. And it's had some nice post-earnings announcement drift. In other words, it's moving higher after reporting earnings as shorts cover, and it continues to move higher. Second one is Match.com, MTCH. This is another one that gapped up on earnings. It's had a little bit of a pullback, but it's holding quite well, and especially if the market moves higher, this is one I would expect to move higher. Again, this was a video that someone mentioned in the, this is a ticker that someone mentioned in last week's video. So I'd encourage you, if they're momentum stocks you're trading, drop them in the comments below so that we can all share each other's knowledge. Next one, another stock that's behaving really well after earnings, Shake Shack. My kids love eating here. I think we talked about this a couple weeks ago. Nice thing about this stock is it has a very small short float. So if you go to Yahoo Finance and you click on the statistics tab, yes, the statistics tab, and you scroll down here on the right, you'll see that short as a percentage of float. So float are just the shares that are available to be traded. Short are the shares that are sold short by people betting the stock's going to go lower. 15%, almost 16% short is a percentage of float. Anything over 10% or 15% really shows that there's some dry tinder there, that if the stock starts moving higher, you can get a real short squeeze. And that's what we're seeing with Shake Shack. They had very good numbers. I'm seeing these stores open everywhere in California and Colorado. So this is definitely a growth name that seems to be taking off again. This, I think, is a fairly good couple-year investment, and also a good trade at this point. Seems to be moving sideways here, but we could definitely see another leg higher. Next, I want to talk about two blue chips that are well known. Home Depot setting up very nicely here above the 50-day moving average, and Apple, which is looking like it could. It's actually the strongest of the FANG stocks we're seeing right now. I'd say Apple and Google to a lesser extent, but mostly Apple. And I'm expecting, if the market moves higher, I mean, Apple really is the market, but these are two blue chip names that could really benefit. Next, we have some more tech names. FIVN, which is a 5.9, great looking chart. It's been trading sideways here after an earnings gap up. Looks poised to make another move higher. That's FIVN. Another name that we've been just talking about forever, hit new all-time highs today, Shopify, SHOP. Beautiful chart, just an incredible growth story. Ruby, RUBI, Rubicon Project, another IT services and consulting company, closing at new 52-week or all-time highs right here. So that's another good one. And finally, rounding out our tech names, Q2 Holdings, and the ticker is QTWO, another one that I like. Next up is a solar name that we talked about last week. It's been holding really well, even with market weakness, as are a number of the solar stocks. This is Solar Edge Technologies, SEDG. Finally, we have three sort of health equipment stocks. Dexcom, medical equipment, DXCM. Great looking chart, sort of a sleeper stock not a lot of people have heard about. I really like it for that reason. And closing at looks like new all-time highs today. Looks like it's doing another leg higher. INSP, we've talked about a few times. Inspire held really well at the 50-day moving average at last week's pullback. And as we expected, as the market recovered, this one has really been outperforming. INSP, Inspire Medical Systems. And finally, RMD, another stock that we talked about, I believe, last week. Another CPAP medical equipment company, performing really well. And again, this was another one that we saw institutional players really buying on the dip. Finally, I wanted to talk about my favorite recent IPO. It's not Beyond Meat, which has just been a complete disaster. It is actually CRWD. CRWD, CrowdStrike Holdings, almost closed at new highs today. It's really trading at the top of its range. And if we get any strength here in the market, this one's been sort of doing classic resistance right at the 100 level. This one, if it breaks, can really run 20-30%. That would be my favorite recent IPO. If you like these kind of companies, if you like momentum stocks, I'd encourage you to check out my course, Learn to Trade, Swing Trading with Options. We can just go to Trader University. I'll stick a link in the notes below. And this will teach you how to really leverage your returns using options. And for all you YouTube listeners, I want to give you a special discount if you just use the code below, YouTube 2019. It'll give you 26% off on the monthly subscription. Again, if you have good momentum names that you've been following, you'd like to share with the group, I encourage you to stick them in the comments below. If you have any questions, put them down there too. And also make sure you've hit that subscribe button. If you like these kind of videos about momentum stocks and trying to sort of peek behind the curtain at what I'm trading. Hope you're all having a good summer and back to school season, and I'll see you in the next video.